You've probably done more races.
No, do you know
we
what?
talk about all these, like, we talk about, like...
You can't scroll to the bottom of his roots and rate.
No.
Mate, Ben and Kurt actually brought this up the other day. We were in the uplift the other day at Bike Park Wales. And he's like...
second.
No, I'm the top dog in front. He was like, yeah, Joe Smith's raced a lot. And then he looked at mine. He's like, mate, you've smashed him. I mean,
How many yours?
416 races or something silly.
You must have learnt something over all of that.
Yeah, it's like, why am I carrying on doing it? But every weekend, it's like, oh, do you fancy doing this race? I'm like, yeah.
What would be your wisdom to get to, as someone who's done the most races, what would be, you must have like some tips for people.
Have fun. That is the number one thing, is like, as cheesy as it is, the amount of moto dads you see now, it's like, little Johnny does not care. He's 8 years old. Let him have a laugh. Get to the bottom. If he's stoked, then go again. If little Johnny's getting to the bottom and you're shouting at him because he's messed a corner up or hasn't done a jump, I just think, oh, it's sad world we live in now.
That's such a good answer. I thought you were going to be like...
No, it's just like, just
put
have
some brake
fun.
pads in your goggle bag or something. You know what I mean? No, it's actually a really nice, wholesome answer.
But then we had it harder growing up with the old... You think how bad the bikes were, and then you'd literally look at our chain devices. You'd have to sort of spec them out so they're like 0.2 of a mil either side of the chain, and yet it would still come off. And yet kids now have got their like clutch mechs and everything else, just they haven't got to worry, you know. Yeah. And they've got brakes that work. That sounds like I'm going on time.
What do you think's kept you and your brother doing it for so long?
Biking?
Yeah. Because you've been doing it, you know, I mean, middle-aged, aren't we? So it's like,
yeah,
you know, a while.
John,
I mean, I remember seeing you at 4-class races, and that feels like so long ago.
It's just sick.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It becomes so intertwined with your life.
A
lot of your best memories
like that, were they?
are related to bikes.
They weren't pushy or anything like that. Just let you do your thing.
Yeah.
Think of how many mates. That's why I look at it. Think how many mates you've met because of it.
Well, exactly. Yeah, a lot of your best memories are biking. A lot of your best holidays are biking. A lot of best your friends are biking. Like, how can you stop?
That's
good. It'd have to be a big U-turn or explosion or
injury
or I don't know, but it's class, isn't it? I can't imagine a world without it.
That's lovely.
John Jones documentary 2025.
Yeah, we're all sinking deep into these chairs, aren't we?
It's been a long day.
We said earlier they're just a bit
together.
too chilled out. These like sofa and that.
This is nice.
All together up.
All together up.
Yeah, come on.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
This is a nice cadence for me, though. It's chill. That's lovely.
It is good. I was trying to think
Hanging
of
out.
a really of an intelligent way to segue onto Jono's game. Jono and Matt's game.
Could order another pizza. We can just segue there.
It's actually insane when you brought up like you boys as kids. I remember you as really young boys up at Chicksands and Woburn mainly, and now to think that you've got a game, a mountain biking game, it's pretty cool. It's quite an achievement.
Yeah,
really sick.
Okay. Hey man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
Can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah,
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
On my face?
Yeah.
And they can't see me now.
Gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.